it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Today I'm going to share projects using the July 2020 Summer Nights Paper Pumpkin Kit. These are the cards that were pre-designed in the Paper Pumpkin Kit, but my favorite thing about Paper Pumpkin is that I can use what comes in the box to create whatever I want. So today I'll be sharing some alternative projects using the materials that came in the box. I'll show you what I created and maybe give you a few tips on how you can create some of these at home. So first, let me show you what is designed. So this kit comes with 9 postcard style cards and envelopes. So there's 3 each of 3 different designs. And then you also get 9 tea light bags. This is what they look like when they're all opened up. These are white little bags. They're very thin paper. We have a jagged top. I can't think of the right word. And then a laser cut fireworks. So you can stamp and embellish these, or you could even fill them with candy and make like a little treat bag out of them. But these are sort of designed to hold tea lights, and so they would be like little paper lanterns that you could put up outside on the patio if you're having a gathering, whether it be just your family in the house for a special summer night or a few friends over, with appropriate social distancing, of course. All right, so in addition to the tea light bags, we also have an exclusive stamp set and an ink spot. This is something we get every month with Paper Pumpkin. Let me show you. I printed out the stamp case insert. I'll include the link in the video description, but here you can see a little bit better the stamps that come in this set. So kind of exclusive, really fun stamps. We've got the little firefly and the jar and the firework, which can also be a sparkler if you put it on the line. And then you could also use the line if you want to make an invitation. So when, where, RSVP, you've got you're invited, it's a party. And then this nice little sentiment that says, oh, the summer nights are all right. Oh, the summer nights are all alight with everything magic and bright. So a very perfect sentiment on a card with lanterns and fireflies. So this, I'll include the link so you can download the stamp case insert, and I have an archive on my blog. So if you're looking for past kit inserts so you can organize all of your Paper Pumpkin stamp sets, you can find the link to that in the video description as well. So I like to keep my Paper Pumpkin stamps right there on the shelf with my other stamps, and I can see all the stamps in the set on the back. So we get the Paper Pumpkin stamp set, we get the little Blackberry Bliss ink spot. I talked about the paper lanterns, and I've already used quite a bit of my kit, so this is just kind of what's left. But these were the postcard style cards. And really what they are just sort of card friends. So they fit perfectly on a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card front. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4. We've got these beautiful sky nights. This was the 3rd design that came in the kit, and you get 3 of each. In addition to that, you get some die cuts. We have the Ferris wheel and the fireflies and the lanterns and some stars, and then there were 2 sheets of die cut tags as well in different sizes, some vellum jars, and I love these are enamel stars that are gold glitter. There was also a very small spool of Night of Navy linen thread. So I already used it. That's how little there was on there. But it was just a nice little embellishment. On the pre-designed cards, the thread was supposed to be used to hold the paper lanterns. So just a little bit is all you need. I didn't actually make a card like that. So let's break in and show you some of the cards that I've made and show you some of the little tricks that I've done. Let me set this aside over here. The other thing that was really fun about this kit is that we have an add-on. So because the cards are not full-size cards, Paper Pumpkin came out with the Summer Nights add-on, and this is what it looks like. Here's the item number and the price. You can get this in the United States in my online store. I'll include the link as well in the video description. So the card add-on kit includes 8 each of 3 different designs. These are full-size cards, and we have similar, not the same, summer night skies. So let me show you again the postcards from the kit. So you can see they're similar, but not quite the same as the ones that came in the kit. And these are full cards, so you can just embellish them and fold them in half and be ready to go write a message on the inside. So if you want to add this on, you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber in order to purchase the Summer Nights add-on, but they're available while supplies last, like I said, in my online store, and you can get as many as you want. This kit also comes with 24 envelopes that have cute little firefly liners in Coastal Cabana, Rich Raspberry, and Calypso Coral. So let me show you the cards that I've made. Here first are the ones that I've made with the kit. Let's set that aside for a second. So on this one, I cut apart the postcard into little strips, and I used them on a Blackberry Bliss card base. And then here's one where I cut the card front in half, and not in half quite, but I cut the bottom off and I put it on a Just Jade card base and used Night of Navy ink here. And then here's another one where I used a piece of the same postcard and I used some of the elements. So on these cards, I'm just adding some cardstock for the base, another Blackberry Bliss, and I just put this postcard style right onto the card base. Here's another one where I added some stamping, and then all of these elements are inside the kit. So let's make some cards using the little add-on because I just think these are so beautiful. I did a card with my stamp club and I wanted to do something really clean and simple. So we decided to use the Silhouette Scenes. The Silhouette Scene stamp set. This is from the annual catalog, and this is a really beautiful stamp set with these sort of silhouette images. We've got the couple with the umbrella, a girl on the swing, and then some kids. This one's holding binoculars, an airplane, and this little girl's just pointing up at the sky. So for this one, I thought that this background was very kind of romantic. So I decided to do the couple with the umbrella, and I'm just stamping in Petal Pink ink. And I die cut a stitched white rectangle. And then the sentiment from the stamp set says, "Together is the perfect place to be." Such a quick and easy card, and so beautiful with this Summer Nights card background. So all we're gonna do then is just to add this on with Stampin' Dimensionals. And, oops, then we can finish off our card with some embellishments. Right there in the corner, and we can either add some of the stars, or I think these die cut stars may be a little bit more appropriate in size. So we're going to add some of those on to embellish our card using some glue dots. And there are glue dots and Stampin' Dimensionals included in the Paper Pumpkin kit. I find it easier just to use my glue dots right off the roll, so I like to use my own adhesive, and I usually save the other ones for little giveaways when I have my stamping events. All right, what do you think of that? So quick and easy with these Summer Night cards. Let's make some more cards with this add-on. Here's one that I made, and I cut the envelope apart and used the envelope liner to create the background for the card. And then this is the bottom of the card from this one. So I use the top half on this card and the bottom half on that card. I like to use every single piece. No piece goes to waste. All right, for this one, we're just gonna do really simple. This is, again, one of the Summer Night card bases. And so we're just gonna stamp the sentiment that came in the kit. I'm using my big Blackberry Bliss ink pad, but this is the same color that came in the kit with the little tiny spots. And you don't need to have the big ink pads. When I first started as a demonstrator 18 years ago, I was using the little Stampin' spots for all of my stamping. And then I just upgraded as I could to get the bigger pads. So this one is going to be really quick and easy too. We're just going to add some dimensionals on the back of these pieces. If you already have the paper pumpkin kit, if yours came in the mail, you're definitely going to want to add the Summer Night card add-on kit, because you're going to have so many pieces left over from your paper pumpkin kit. Even if you make all the projects like they are designed, you're going to have lots of extra pieces to make up extra cards. So you'll want to have the easiness of these Summer Night cards to build your cards really quickly and easily. How about another one? This is the third Summer Nights card base. And I'm going to stamp some of the fireworks. I'm going to use the Night of Navy ink, which is over here. And I'm going to add some fireworks. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. And then You Light Up My Life is going to go on the label. Oh, did I just smear? Oh no, that side is smeared too. Well, maybe it'll cover up. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to grab another one out. Oh, try not to smear this one. Okay, here we go. You Light Up My Life. And so this is going to go toward the bottom here, and I'm going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to put the label on first, and then this is my trick for these vellum jars. Because you can see the adhesive through the vellum jar, I'm going to put the adhesive behind the Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay, so I'm going to put this down on the card right in the center, and then add some of the fireflies. And so I can do the same trick with the fireflies and add a glue dot on the back. I think that one's sticking down okay. So here's this card. I was trying to think if I was going to add anything else. Let me look at my... Yeah, I think I want to add some of the stars. I love these little enamel dots. Maybe one off a little bit. So cute! Okay, so here are some quick and easy cards that we made with the Summer Night card bases. I've got more. I'm still not done. The next card, instead of using the stamps or pieces from the kit, I decided to die cut. This is from the Sweet Silhouette dies. There's a tree, and then the words Forever, Inspire, Sunshine, and then the little flower. Here's the item number. I'll put it in the description as well. 149541. And this coordinates with the silhouette scenes. So this is really fun because the die cut tree is meant so that you can stamp it and then stamp the little girl swinging from the tree. Isn't that clever? So for this card, I'm just going to glue this down onto the card base, and I'm going to stamp. I am going to use the words from this set. Let's see. Oh, the summer nights are all alight with everything magic and bright. And this is in the Blackberry Bliss ink. And so that's going to go on like this. Oh, I just love the black die cut against the summer night sky. It is so pretty. So for this, you can use the fine tip glue, or you can use the multi-purpose liquid glue like I'm using. Now this one, a little bit goes a long way. So I'm just going to add some little dabs, especially on the outer leaves. And then it'll stick down on the extremities really well. And we can stick it onto our card. Oh, now that is going to dry so that you won't be able to see it. It does dry clear. So we'll add dimensionals to the back of our sentiment. Now the label did come from the kit. Oh, so pretty. I just love it. And then I feel like we need to add, some stars as well, don't you think? Such a pretty card. Okay, so the labels, even though, like I said, they do come in the kit, if you like them and want to make more labels, you can use the Tasteful Label dies. Here's the item number, 152886. I'll include the link in the description as well. The Tasteful Label dies are new in the annual catalog, and they include lots of different shapes, but the 3 that are included in the Paper Pumpkin kit are also in this set. So if you like these shapes and you want to die cut more, I definitely recommend these Tasteful Label dies. And I used them on my next card. This one here, I just love this. So I was inspired by the label and I stamped it, and then I wanted to add the little firefly on top, but the white cardstock that comes in the kit is a little bit different than the Whisper White. So what I decided to do was to die cut the shape with those Tasteful Label dies, and I just used Whisper White cardstock. And then for the firefly, I'm going to stamp in Night of Navy. And I just die cut this little circle from the Layering Circle dies. And then I used Daffodil Delight. And look at this tiny little stamp. I have to show you on the stamp case. It's this little tiny one right here. Now, I honestly didn't realize what this was for until I saw somebody else post. It is the little fireflies, his little butt. So we're going to stamp that right on top, and it just fits perfectly. Isn't that cute? Oh gosh, I really love this stamp. So that's going to go right in the middle with the Stampin' Dimensional. And then I added some of the Playful Patterns designer paper from the annual catalog and stamped You Light Up My Life at the bottom. Oh my goodness, I am not done creating with the Paper Pumpkin kit. I have so many pieces left, and my girls spotted the kit and they're super excited to play as well. So I'm sure I'll be making even more cards, but I hope that you enjoyed my alternative project designs. If you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you definitely should consider subscribing to Paper Pumpkin. Now, I send out a special PDF to all of my subscribers with 10 to 12 bonus project ideas similar to these, ways to use their project or use their Paper Pumpkin kits to make even more projects and to think outside the box. So if you're not a subscriber yet, I hope that you will consider subscribing under me. If you subscribe by August 10th, you'll get the next kit, which is called The World's Greatest. This kit is specifically made to recognize the everyday heroes in our life, whether that be a teacher or a nurse or an essential worker, maybe a coach or just a parent or grandparent. There are so many heroes in our lives, and this kit is going to be perfect to recognize those. You can see a little hint of a sneak peek here. We have a trophy theme and some plaid. The colors are green and blue and yellow. This is definitely going to be a great kit for masculine cards. So make sure that you subscribe by August 10th at paperpumpkin.com. I'll have the link in the video description. If you want to subscribe with me, I would absolutely love to have you as part of my Paper Pumpkin patch, and then you'll get that bonus PDF tutorial. Thanks so much for watching today, and happy stamping!